For all of your sports in Lorain, keep your TV tuned to TV 20, Lorain City Schools Television.
Good afternoon and welcome to Lost Nation West. It's girls soccer LEL action. The Lorain Lady Titans hosting the Shaw Lady Cardinals here in a late fall match. And because of the weather and some delays, we'll be playing a 40-minute running clock regardless of goals. So we want to make sure we can get as much of this match in as we can. We're just about set to go.
Yeah, we ran into that last year where we had a short in the second half.
Right. Shaw has won the toss and will get the ball. Maybe we can get some of the Lorain players in goal. Number 1, Lexi Thompson. As Shaw sends it back. Chasing for Lorain, number 20 is Kylie Velez Sextella. Number 10, Naya Especia. Also up front, number 4, Maya Scott. Marnie Brown with the ball for Shaw. Kicks it out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Lorain. Coming down to take it, number 16, Madison Blakely. Trying to get some of the other players. Ball in play down in the box. Kicked off the side of the goal by Velez Sextella, and it'll be a Shaw goal kick. Back line for Lorain 5 is Jasmine Jimison. Set to put it underway down the middle. Knocked down by Scott. Lorain controls. And that was Especia into the box. Shot wide off the foot of Velez Sextella, and it'll be another goal kick. She had it teed up off the nice pass from Kamar Halil.
Just a bit wide.
So we'll do it all again. A goal kick for the Lady Cardinal. Knocked down, sent back out. 16 Blakely there, takes it away, sends it back to Especia. One-on-one, beats a player into the middle. That's Scott. Keeper comes out to make the stop at the goal line. Hear the coach from Shaw saying, run it out and lay it down. And Especia cuts it in front, but Shaw regains and turns it back. Sent down by Seymour. Knocked down by Velez Sextella, and then controlled by Amaya Scott. Scott challenged. Ahead now to Halil, and knocked away. It's going to be a Lorain ball. Question is it a corner or is it a goal kick? Alexis Leyva, 24, is on the back line, along with number 3, Amelia Seymour, and Catherine Mills, 15.
Looks like a corner kick.
Okay. Corner kick going to be taken by Scott. Sends it into the middle, knocked down there, sent further. Keeper knocks it away. Fighting for control is Blakely. Blakely up the sideline, dribbles through one, past another. Madison Blakely loses control in the box. It's knocked away, and it'll be, looks like a corner from the near side for Lorain. Number 4, Scott sends it toward the goal, knocked away there. Scott comes out to challenge, takes it away.
Good, Davion. Stay with it. Run.
Tavion Barksdale sends it ahead, and then it's knocked back and wide by Jimison out of bounds. Throw in for Shaw, number 7, Kansas Kennedy. That is Velez Sextella. Bumps the ball across. She's got it with Halil with her. Sends it to the near side to Scott. Knocked wide to the corner. Scott chasing. Goal kick for Shaw. Ball out of bounds on the end line. Most of the action in the Shaw end right now. Every player on the field except for the Lorain keeper is on the plus side of the midline. And Blakely. There was a handball. And it'll go back to Lorain on a direct kick. Let's see who takes this. That is Amaya Scott, number 4, going to lay it down. But Aspicia is going to take it. Now, Joe, if I recall correctly, last year we saw her score from a similar point, and she sends it. Oh, nice pass off the head.
Great idea.
Of Velez Sextella and just over the crossbar. Goal kick for Shaw. Sonia Villanueva, it looks like number 19 taking it. Knocked down right there by Velez Sextella. Sent back in. Velez Sextella off her foot. Still battling for control outside the box. Now Velez Sextella in, knocked away from her. Sent back to the Titans. And knocked wide. Alexis Leyva sends it in. Knocked back by Blakely. Blakely with the ball. Sends in Aspicia. Aspicia unable to get the shot turned and on goal. Goal kick for the Cardinal.
Seven minutes into this first half.
Okay, there's a goal kick knocked back by Blakely and sent out to Mills. Mills has it, sends it back in. Knocked away by Shaw, but that's Halil that's got it. Pass broken up, ball going to go out on the sidelines, and it'll be a Lorain throw-in for number 4, Amaya Scott. Can't see that number. Number 10 is Aspicia. Down the middle, gets around. Here's a shot and a goal. The 12-foot line, about 12 feet out. Let me get the right Aspicia. Naya Aspicia, number 10.
That's at the 8:40 mark, Jay.
Thank you. Hear the Shaw coach in the background, stay positive. They're struggling with the action in their defensive end. I see the other part of the problem, Joe, as I count out there, they only have 8 field players.
Oh, wow.
So they're short 2 on their complement. Naya Aspicia turns it in front of the Lorain bench. Shaw controls it there. Sent into the middle. That's past Blakely. Coming up is Jemison.
That's you, Kansas.
Velez Sextella sends it down. Chased down by the defense. Number 2 is the Devion Barksdale, who loses it. And it looks like it'll be, did it go, is it a throw-in or is it a corner?
Yeah, it looks
It's
like a throw-in. Yep.
Aspicia along the end line, knocked away. Back to Blakely, out of bounds. And we'll do it all again. Blakely, Aspicia heads it toward the goal, but it's going to go over the end line, and it'll be a goal kick for the Lady Cardinal. Lorain on top, 1-0, about 9 minutes in.
9:40.
About 10 minutes in.
Yeah. Like Jay mentioned before, we have a running clock here, so we can get as much action in as we can before dark.
Sent long and high, knocked down there by Lorain. Volleyed around. Titans. Halil. Scott. Scott knocking toward the end line, tries to turn it, get it goalward, but it's over the end line, out of play. Another goal kick for the Cardinal. Much like we saw Lorain with the difficulty when we did the previous game, Joe, Shaw just unable to stretch the field with the goal kick, which has forced the action down here. And then along with being a couple players short of the full contact, they're unable to mark everybody. That one comes down the middle of the field, sent back in by Seymour. Halil, Velez Sextella, Scott, blocked there in the box. Ball fought for. Knocked down by Lorain, or by Shaw, sent back to Jimison, who sends it back in, knocked down. Mills into the box for Lorain. Velez Sextella had a shot. Aspicia. Blakely, Aspicia. Good contest there for Shaw. Barksdale sent into the middle and then turned and kicked away by a defender on the shot by Velez Sextella. Aspicia back to get it, sends it goalward, bounces past the keeper and in for another one.
13:05.
Okay, 13 minutes and 5 seconds into the first half on a pair of Naya Aspicia goals. That one from about 20 yards. The Titans go on top 2-0. Ball sent back by Shaw. Shaw has it taken by Aspicia. Scott with it. Sends it side to Halil. Out of bounds. And it'll throw in for the Lady Cardinals. Trailing 2-0. Throw in, trapped there, and then taken by Halil. Velez Sextella had it, knocked away from her. Scott sends it to the middle. This is Aspicia, beats one. Top of the box, goes between the legs of a second defender, and it's sent into the goal by Amaya Scott, number 4. That was a nice play by Aspicia, and Scott was there to clean it up. 3-0, Joe, time?
14:20.
Very good. Substitution for Lorain. Annalise Vera in, replacing Madison Blakely. And Shaw will start us off again at 3-0 Lorain. Shaw sends it goalward. Catherine Mills Gives it a boot off the side of the foot and out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Cardinal. First one at that end of the field.
Right. Taking a look at the Cardinal bench. No extra players.
Right. Only 2 on the Lorain bench tonight. This is Halil. She sends it ahead. That's Scott on the chase, but controlled by Shaw. That was Barksdale that had it. Brought ahead. And that was 19 Villanueva. And then sent back. Lorain sends it back in. Velez Sextella sends it out on the wing to Halil. Halil, lots of room out there on the wing. Dribbles it in. Tries to pass. It's sent wide, and I think that's a goal kick based on the way I saw it go through past the flag, but
I believe so as well.
It's a long way away.
It is.
Setting up for the goal kick is Amaya Scott, number 4. She had the last goal. She sends it in high in the box, knocked down by Shaw, and then sent out by Barksdale. Excuse me, Villanueva. That's Barksdale. Knocked away. Jimison up to push the action, going to go over the end line. As Aspicia wasn't able to get it, and it'll be a goal kick for the Cardinal. 3 love Lorain. 2 from Aspicia and 1 from Scott. With an assist from Aspicia. Keeper puts right foot in the ball, sends it wide. Tried to knock him down, but unable to control, and it goes out of bounds up the hill. It'll be a throw-in for Shaw. Not sure what we just saw. Maybe it was an illegal throw-in. She had 1 foot on the ground. That was what it was. The official showed the action. There's the technique that's needed. That's Seymour with it. Seymour sends it toward the goal, just wide, and goal kick for the Cardinal. Out wide, taken away there by Halil. Sent ahead. Seymour, or that's Velez Sextella up to play it past Seymour. Keeper with a save. Run it out, roll it. Seymour brings it back. Seymour in on goal. Keeper picks that up.
Run it out to Davion. Run it out.
Tossing it toward Barksdale, but controlled by Aspicia, and her attempt at the hat trick bounce just wide.
Just wide, right.
All she had to do was get that on goal because the keeper was out of the goal. And we'll do it again with the goal kick. Meanwhile, down at the other end of the field stands Lexi Thompson.
I want to get a shot of her when I get a chance here.
The old Maytag repairman commercial, the loneliest guy in town. Now, Amelia Seymour is going to come off. Going to look at her lower left leg. Taken away, the goal kick taken away and turned, and out of bounds off of Mills. Both balls back in the weeds, and we can add this to Jaden's resume, Joe.
Oh, yeah, ball retriever.
Jaden
nice kick,
Morales,
too.
ball retriever. Yeah, he's improved a lot since he left the sideline.
Yes, he has. Jaden Morales, Club TV 20, out taking pictures for us today.
Only because we don't have any dragons that need slaying. He does everything else.
He does.
Titans with the ball in the box. That was Velez Sextella. Good block of shot there. Jimison turns it. Running up to play it for Shaw is number 11, who's not on their roster.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, we'll find it at halftime.
Leva, 24, turned it. Especia looking for Scott. Knocks it away. Controlled by Shaw. Nicely done there. Good athletic play.
Well, here we go. Going to get her first test.
Nice defensive play coming back by Leva. Ball still free in the box.
It was past the centering pass was missed.
Leva knocks it away, but still controlled by Shaw. Sent in. Thompson comes out and dives on the ball and says enough is enough. She runs it out.
Put it, deny it. Just kick it, deny it.
Sends it ahead. Down the middle. Turned by the Titans. Oh, shot wide. Goal kick for Shaw. They trail 3-0. They just had their first threat, and it was a serious one in the box. Nice defensive work there by Alexis Leva to break it up.
Yeah, they had a centering pass with 2 or 3 Cardinal right there.
Back they come, and it's sent wide off the foot of Barksdale. And it'll go to Lorain on a throw-in. One of the Shaw players at the bench a little bit gassed here at this point.
Yeah.
Like we said, they're playing with a short staff, and she's been very active, taking most of the goal kicks, and then she was down pressing the action. She had a 100-yard run with the ball to turn the field. Velez Sextella.
Stay with it, Leah. Turn it.
Leva takes it away. Sent back down the wing. Nobody there for Lorain. Shaw Cade tries to turn it. Keep her out. Makes the save.
All right, run it out. There you go. Now throw it.
Long throw.
Go. Turn it, go. Stay with it.
Taken away by Jimison. Jimison kind of got grabbed there, and the referee got it. It'll be a Lorain indirect, as Jasmine Jimison was about to go by and have a free run down the right sideline, and the Shaw player just reached out and grabbed her arm. Partly out of frustration, partly out of desperation. Now you'll notice that Lorain playing a player down as Seymour on the bench right now, trying to get that, I don't know whether it's a cramp, but trying to get that right leg worked out. That kick was long over the head of Mills and out of play. It'll be a Shaw goal kick. I'll tell you, this little girl that's been chasing balls has done more running than any of the players on the field. Shaw with it at the top of the box. Has it somewhat under control. And then it squirts out to the Lady Titans. Kamar Halil save over the end line, and a goal kick for, or a corner kick for Lorain.
And get a shot over right there. And she's been pretty active.
Yes. So it comes over to the near corner where Amaya Scott will put the ball in play with a goal kick. Sending it high toward the box. Ball still loose in the box. Aspicia had a foot on it, tried to send it over to Vera. Jimison knocks it off a Cardinal, out of play. It'll be Titans throw-in at the bench for Amaya Scott. Gets it into Aspicia off her foot, and it comes the other way. That's Villanueva. Jimison tries to turn it, unable to. Villanueva sends it ahead. Good angle taken by Leyva to turn it. Alexis Leyva sends it up the middle. Titans on the move. Oh, sending it a little too hard and kicked away by a defender. 10 is Naya Aspicia. She's got it now. 2 of the goals are hers. Mills. Sent into the middle. That was Vera. Knocked down, sent out. Halil. Mills. Kylie Velez Sextella shot. Nice.
Wow, nice
Nice hands by the keep. Keeper gets it out to Villanueva up the near side. Aspicia there to challenge. Villanueva sends it. Jimison turns it off a Cardinal. That's Timon Cade, sent back in by Scott. Vera pushes the action into the middle. Velez Sextella. Amaya Scott. Misplay there, and Jimison goes over to retrieve it. Tries to send it in, but it's cleared by a Cardinal, not out. Sent back by Leyva. Cardinals volley it around, send it toward the goal. Nice run there by Leyva to get it turned, but Shaw corrals it back. Thompson comes out, needs to just boot it away, and she does. Nice job. Aspicia, only 3 Cardinals back, but unable to beat one of them, and nice defensive work there by Shaw to knock it away from Naya Aspicia. Amelia Seymour back in. She's walked off whatever and seems to be ready to go. Aspicia around 1. Naya Aspicia still dribbling. Curves it in front of the net. Curves away and out of play. There, but unable to get a foot on it, was Amelia Seymour, and it'll be a goal kick for the Cardinal.
We're at the 28-minute mark.
So we've got about 12 minutes to go in the half. One of the Lady Cardinals takes advantage of the break to come over and get a couple puffs on her inhaler.
And give the Lady Cardinals a lot of credit here, playing two players down and not giving up here. It's only 3-0.
So we'll have a throw-in for Shaw. Sent back in. Aspicia sends it back, but then knocked away there. Scott sent in the middle to Seymour. Goalward, but the keeper comes up with it, and unable to knock it down was Mills. Back to Aspicia. Aspicia sends it into Catherine Mills. Mills into the middle, sends it to Seymour, who knocks it in the back of the goal.
Nice pass.
Yep. From about 15 yards out, number 3, Amelia Seymour. Makes it 4-0. Time, Joe?
Oh, I'm sorry. 29 even.
Okay. Velez Sextella returns for Lorain. Coming out now is Halil, and also in is Madison Blakely returning.
Kansas, bring Barnay up. You take her spot.
Especia out. Well-deserved rest for her at the 29-minute mark of the first half. The clock is ticking because of the lateness of the start and the light. Ball knocked away by Shaw. Vera sends it back. Mills looking for it, knocked it out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Madison Blakely. Blakely throws it ahead to Mills, who runs it down in the corner. Mills is able to turn it around the defense. Mills looks for a shot, hits the outside of the cage. That's a tough angle for a right-footed shot because the natural curve of the ball takes it.
Hit the post.
So Shaw for another goal kick. Blakely. Madison Blakely doing some good work there in top of the box. Shaw comes out of there with it. Leva back for Lorain. Stops it, but then it's turned. Whistle, and there's a push, and it'll be a Shaw ball. So Shaw with a real opportunity here to put it in play and put some pressure on it. Down 4-0.
This is a direct kick?
Well, from that distance, probably not, but
it is.
Yeah, that's a long way out. That's about 40 yards, I'm going to guess. Sent toward the box, controlled there by Shaw. Sent in the middle, knocked away by Scott. Sent back by the Cardinal. Leva there. Bounced around there. I think we might have had an inadvertent handball. Shaw sends it in toward the box. Controlled there, knocked away by the Titans. Kept Mills with it. Lost it there. It'll be a Lorain kick on the contact. And we'll put it in from there. Amaya Scott will put it in play. Amelia Seymour, the last goal scorer for Lorain, has it over here to Madison Blakely. Blakely looks to get behind it and get it going the right way. Blakely.
Breakaway here.
Sent it too far. The keeper's going to be able to come out and smother it. Back we come. That's past Jemison. Jemison needs to send it out. Sends it wide, tries to run it down, unable to get there. Good effort, though. Tossed in for Shaw. Controlled there. That's Annalise Vera fighting for the ball. Seymour trying to get in there with it. Nice job by the Cardinal prying it out of there and controlling. Knocked down there by Blakely. Blakely sends it by. Run down by Leah Duchy, number 17. Send it back to the keeper. Keeper picks it up, throws it out, but there's Blakely. You know what I noticed, Joe?
What's that?
It's a lot easier to run towards your goal than away from it. Annalise Vera, and then that is Scott. Grace sends it into the goal and into the back of the net. And I'm very happy for that young lady, but unfortunately, we don't have Grace's last name because she's not on the roster, Joe.
Which number was that?
37.
Okay.
What's the time?
Let's see. 34:30.
And in 5 minutes and 30 seconds, we will get that name at halftime. So apologies for now.
Now it's down to 5 minutes because of the running clock.
Okay, we do know that that's Grace. Shaw with the ball, trailing 5-0. Sending it back and putting it in play. Wind's starting to kick up now. That's not going to do them any good. Short-handed and kind of playing uphill anyway.
Just as long as the rain stays away.
Yep.
I checked the forecast. It was 20%, so I didn't pack the umbrella.
Blakely, now Seymour. Centering. Mills. Goal. Nice pass from Amelia Seymour, and Kat Mills gets in on it. 6-0. Joe, time?
35:50.
Okay. So about 1:20 after the previous goal.
Yep.
Catherine Mills finds the back of the goal. Once again, Shaw will put the ball in play. Sent out quickly by Lorain's Mills. Then back Seymour challenged that. It's ahead to Velez Sextella, who sends it down to the top of the box where it's turned by a defender but not out. Headed back in by Leyva. Leyva is going to chase it off to the sideline, but it's going to be a throw-in for Lorain, and Madison Blakely, number 16, will make it.
3 minutes left in the first half.
Leyva sent to the middle where it's knocked away by a Cardinal and back out of play. So we'll do it again. Less than 3 minutes to play in the half. Lorain on top, 6-0. That one went past Blakely. Cardinals send it out, but it's turned by Vera, still in the box where Leyva has it. Scott, that's Jimison on the offense now. Jasmine Jimison turns it and tries to bring it back in. Gets around one player, inside of a second. Kylie Velez Sextella sends it off the claw of a Cardinal. Is that going to be a goal kick? I guess it is. So last to touch it, Lorain. For Shaw. Sent ahead, knocked down there by Velez Sextella. Blakely with it along the sideline, loses it out of bounds. Throw in for Lorain. Leyva. Alexis Leyva challenging there. It's fired out, and we'll do it again with the Lady Titans on the throw-in. Getting late in the half now. Probably about a minute left.
Yep, a little over a minute.
That throw-in goes all the way into the box, and it's sent into the weeds. That that might do it. As somebody will have to retrieve a soccer ball and
lucky they got one.
Put it in play at the corner. Looks like it's going to be a Maya Scott. Sent in toward the crease, knocked away. Scott going to be able to play it again. She gets around one, sends it to the end line out of bounds. Another corner kick for the Titans. Really late now.
Yeah, waning moments here of the first half.
She sends it in. Whiffed by one, but then sent out by another, still at that end of the pitch. Mills sends it in, whistle. 3 whistles, end of the half. We've played one at Lost Nation Sports West. Lorain on top of Shaw, 6-love. Back with second half action after this timeout.
From providing care,
I served in the United States Army Nurse Corps,
to serving near the front lines.
I was the first woman ever to deploy on a Strategic Air Command deployment.
Military women have served in many roles while paving the way for others.
I lobbied for women to be on board submarines.
The veterans' benefits you earned honor that service and can help with challenges you face on the home front. From job training to disability compensation to buying a home with a VA guaranteed home loan.
I'll be able to change my career and make more money and provide a better life for my family.
Find out more about your eligibility, including how to apply online using e-benefits.
I'm proud to be an Army Reserve veteran. My mission now is to help women with military service learn about their veterans' benefits.
Achieve your next mission. Learn about and apply for your VA benefits today.
Every year, the Salvation Army serves nearly 30 million people in need. That's one person every second. So by the time you've finished watching this, 30 more lives will have been changed for good. All thanks to your donations.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Williams. I'm 16 years old and in 11th grade at Lorain High School. I'm studying sports health and fitness through Lorain High's Career Tech Education program. I've been playing sports since the 7th grade, volleyball to be specific. I know I can't play forever, but I can still be part of it if I become a physical therapist or athletic trainer. The sports health and fitness classes at Lorain High are giving me an idea of what I'd be doing in the field. I tell all the athletes to take Dury's sports health and fitness class because he knows what he's talking about. He's an athletic trainer. I'm learning how to prevent injuries by doing stuff like taping. That's why I'm also interested in physical therapy. Physical therapy helps get people back to playing. I've learned that the rehab part of physical therapy is more structured and that as an athletic trainer, I would always be at games and practices. I know what I want to do, and it's all thanks to Lorain High Sports Health and Fitness Career Tech program.
For the thousands of wounded warriors returning from battle, Wounded Warrior Project has developed the Warriors to Work program, a unique program that helps wounded warriors translate their military experience to the civilian workplace. The Warriors to Work program also works with employers to find the right job for the right warrior. Contact Wounded Warrior Project at findwwp.org. Welcome home the brave.
Ohio State is saving lives every day.
This is Ohio State.
We're the economic engine of the state. A major employer.
Over 60,000 students. We're on the forefront of cancer research. An educational core of Ohio.
Impacting tens of thousands daily.
Our alumni organization is nearly 500,000 worldwide.
This is Ohio State.
This is Ohio State.
Ohio State.
This is the Ohio State University.
We make Marines who overpower the desire to quit with the perseverance to prevail. Not for glory, but for honor. for a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Back here at Lost Nation Sports West, Lorain ready to put the ball in play for second half action. That was Amelia Seymour sending it back. Titans on top 6-0. And I told you we would. Number 37, Grace Arndt with the 5th goal. She was not on the roster, so we've corrected that. And our apologies to her. Back come the Titans. Number 20 is Velez Sextella. Taken from her, and back comes Shaw. Sent back by Mills. And then Arndt coming over the near side to challenge around her on the defense. Kat Mills back to make a play. Blocking off Barksdale and then sent out. Back by the Cardinal. Mills heads it out. Noel tries to put it in. Blocked there. Seymour comes back for it. Jasmine Jimison comes up for Lorain. Running Scott here, one-on-one versus the keep. Maya Scott hits it right into the midsection. The two most surprised people on the pitch were Maya Scott and the keeper for Shaw. Alexis Leyva comes back with it. One-on-one, knocked away from her and out. Substitution for Lorain. Especia back for Scott. Grace Arndt running down to retrieve the ball and put it in play. It'll be a throw-in. She throws it in toward Leyva. Centering and a goal.
2 minutes exactly.
I can't see who that is. We've got another no-name, Joe. I'm sorry.
Well, it's Tim Jama. Who scored that? All right, ask the coach.
Apologies to that young lady.
We'll find out. We're sending.
We've got
Mr.
a runner.
Tim Jama out to find out.
Knocked away there.
Of course, it's starting to get dark here, but we've got our game turned up, so you really don't notice it on TV. But it is getting dark. It's 20-7 right now.
Yep, knocked away out of the end line. It'll be
Lexi Thompson.
Lexi Thompson. Oh, you know why I didn't have her on the roster? She's the keeper in the first half.
Ah.
That's why I didn't recognize her. I can't tell who's down there now. But, yeah, Lexi Thompson we saw in the first half with her hands on her hips most of the half. Amaya Scott will put it in play with a corner kick. Sent high to the box, knocked down by Shaw, but not out. Now it's cleared. Seymour tries to turn it. Back comes a Cardinal. And sending it wide and long, it'll be a Lorain throw-in as it goes out. Returning for Lorain, Kamar Halil. Nope. Now she's coming in. Replacing Amelia Seymour for Lorain. When Seymour went down in the first half with an injury, they were unable to replace her, but now they can sub for her, and she can go back into the game. Shaw with the ball up the far sideline. Knocked down there, sent back goalward by Lorain. Cardinals play it, but not out. Taken away there, into the middle, in toward the goal. Oh, Amaya Scott not able to get there.
Couldn't slow it down.
Jemison sent her in. And it'll be a goal kick for the Cardinal. Marnay Brown puts it down. Sends it up the middle past everyone. Grace Arndt running it down. Turns it, comes back with it up the sideline. Arndt sending it into the middle with the left foot. Fought for there by Halil, sent out. Aspicia knocked away and out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Titans. Amaya Scott will throw it in toward Grace Arndt. Knocked down there. Picked up by Leva, 24, but then taken out. Mills runs back to retrieve and stop for Lorain. Catherine Mills turned it and will bring it back. Mills on the attack. Mills into the box all by herself, beats one and then has it taken away. Jimison there. There's a Shaw player down at midfield. As long as Lorain controls it and she's not in any danger, but now there's a whistle. And she's up. Goal kick for Marnay Brown, number 0. And that's not Marnay Brown, excuse me. That's the young lady that got hurt early in the first half and had to come out for a minute. The one that had the good run down the field, that's Mills turning it. And that's Scott. Each of them with a goal. Taken away by Shaw. Sent ahead, but blocked by Mills. Controlled, and Aspicia sends it back in, but Velez Sextella with Scott.
Oh, 3 out of 0.
Sextella into the corner of the goal. Kylie Velez Sextella with her first. And it's the 8th for Lorain. Time, Joe?
Let's see, 49 minus 4, 7 minutes and 5 seconds.
7:05, okay. 8-0 Lorain now. I believe this is the final home game for the girls.
It is.
And it'll be
kind of winding down LEL action too.
It'll be something that they can
build on.
Look back on fondly for the seniors and maybe build on for the underclassmen.
Absolutely.
As they've had a lot of roster turnover this year.
Yeah.
Jimison knocks it down, traps it, but taken away by a Cardinal. Mills goes back along the sideline, stops it, sends it back toward Scott. Sent in the middle. Back comes Aspicia. And then sending it ahead is Halil. Scott waits for it, got onside. Nice block there as Halil tried to get around the defense. It's sent wide up on the hill for a throw-in.
Yeah, it's soccer week once again here on TV 20. We'll be coming back Thursday for Akron-Hoban, I believe. Is that?
I believe that's correct.
Yeah. That'll close out the boys' action on TV 20 as well.
What a week this is for TV 20.
Oh, yeah. We've had several of those this year.
Got volleyball tonight, right?
Yes, junior high volleyball. Soccer here.
Tomorrow, 8th grade football.
8th grade football. And soccer on
Thursday.
Thursday and
volleyball.
Volleyball and big football game on Friday.
Yeah.
Titans hoping for a playoff position here.
Yeah. So we'll
gotta keep winning.
Got to keep winning, and kind of in the same spot Ohio State's in.
Right.
Got to keep winning and hope some teams in front of you do some things that they don't want to do. Goal kick sent out, turned around there by Halil, but not out. Mills now has it, sends it wide on the wing for Scott, but intercepted there that was Jemison, excuse me, contact there on a handball, and it'll go to the Titans. Amelia Seymour getting ready. She's at the scorer's table ready to check in, Joe.
Yeah, got her right there. We're at the 10-minute mark in the second half.
Okay. Amaya Scott sends it goalward, just taken out of the air by the keep, and she'll turn it around. She punts it down the middle of the field where Especia traps it and controls. Naya Especia down the middle, volleyed around there. No one in possession of it. Now Shaw has it on the outside. Taken away by Velez Sextella. She's got help in front. Sends it toward the goal, and it's stopped by the keep. She throws it out, and Grace Arndt into the middle to intercept. Taken away there. And Shaw turns it around. Sent forward. And offsides by the Titans.
Ooh.
First one of those we've seen tonight.
Yeah.
That was going to be challenging. That was Kamer Halil for a look, or excuse me, that was Velez Sextella going for a header as the keeper went up for the ball, but she was ahead of the defense before the ball passed her. So that'll be offsides. And the Cardinal will get a free kick. Stopped there by Vera, and then Cardinal have it. Back comes Naya Especia to turn the ball. Challenge there, and Kat Mills helps her out. Mills sends it into the middle, but taken away yet again by the Cardinals. Good effort there. Little bumping as Kat Mills turns the corner with it, sends it up the far sideline. Mills on a run. Mills has had it for 70 yards, Joe.
She has.
Send it back out to Jasmine Jemison. Jemison, you can hear the bench yelling, take a shot, Jazz. Keeper takes it out of the air, sends it down. Especia tries to knock it down. Now sends it back toward the box, but knocked down there. Two teams volley for it. Just outside the box, this is Mills. Mills tries to send Jemison in, and the keeper comes out to challenge and pick that one up. Arndt turns it. Velez Sextella knocks it down. Leyva with it now. Alexis Leyva tries to stop it for the end line. Sends it back to Scott. Scott sends a low shot, blocked by the keeper and the post. Saved on the end line by Leyva. Back to Scott. Halil sends it into the middle. Knocked away there. And Jimison has it. Ball over the end line, and it'll be a corner kick for the Lady Titans, leading 8-0. Amelia Seymour's been standing here patiently waiting to get in, and neither official can see her as the action is all
right
at the other end. Corner kick knocked out of bounds, so we'll do it again. Amaya Scott scored the third goal. It was 2 from Especia. Scott, Seymour, Arndt, and Mills all in the first half. In the second half, it's been Lexi Thompson and number 20, Kylie Velez Sextella. Shaw sends it skyward, sent back in by Mills. And it'll pass the keeper and over the end line, and it'll be a goal kick for Shaw, and Amelia Seymour is going to get in. Naya Especia She scored her 2 in the first 13 minutes and spent the rest of the time either playing defense or trying to set other people up. Goal kick straight ahead. Oops, and then there's a handball as Halil tried to play it back in.
Yeah, we've reached the 15-minute mark.
Okay. Again, we play 40. Amaya Scott sets up the kick, sends it goalward, and it's off the crossbar. Challenged there by Velez Sextella. Still in the box.
Oh.
Halil sends it in.
Yes.
Kamar Halil from about 6 yards. 9-0 in the 8th different Titan to score. What'd you say we were at time-wise, Joe?
That goal was scored at 15:30.
Okay.
15:30.
Very good. So 9-love, which is a lot of goals, but you've got 8 different players scoring them. It's
pretty good.
Yeah. That was so close on the kick from Scott hitting the crossbar.
Oh, they got a nice rebound and were able to keep it in play and eventually get the goal.
Shaw with the ball now on the kickoff. Sent in. Mills is there. It's the score and the fatigue have set in where they're not even challenging Mills now. Velez Sextella comes back. Sent toward the goal, knocked down by the keep. Keeper comes back with it, rolls it out. So Lexi Thompson at the scorer's table waiting to come in. Oops, Mills misses it, and it's 3-on-1, but Seymour was there. Seymour turns it, they battle for the ball, she sends it out. Grace Arendt there. Sends it ahead and battled for, sent wide. It'll be a Lorain throw-in off the claw of a Cardinal. Lexi Thompson in, replacing Kylie Velez Sextella, one of the seniors. Arendt throws it into Leva, but long, and it'll be a goal kick for Shaw. About halfway through the second half. Titans on top, 9-0. It was 6 at the half, and they've added 3 here in the second half. Lexi Thompson and Kylie Velez Sextella, and then Kamar Halil, all with second half goals.
Yep, we're at the 18-minute mark.
Okay, put back in play. Jimison sends it back in goalward, and keeper picks it up and will once again put it in play. She was under pressure that time from Halil. Punt away. It's going to bounce. Seymour with the header sends it back toward the goal, but then it's bounced around there. Going to roll up the hill. It'll be a Lorain throw-in. It's a lot farther away the darker it gets, Joe.
It is.
Down the sidelines on a run for Lorain. That looks like it's Jemison, but she sent it over the end line. And Shaw will have another goal kick.
Yeah, my camera's losing light fast.
So's the sky. Kick away, but short, trapped there by Thompson. Thompson runs it back toward the goal. She spent the whole first half at that end.
Right.
That ball is rolling out, and I think it's going to be a throw-in rather than a corner kick. Let's see who's going. Well, now Scott's going to go over, so maybe it is a corner. I'm not sure what the signal was from the official. If he was talking to one of the guys. It's a corner kick. Maya Scott sends it in. Nice play by the keeper there to come out
Very
and
nice.
just take the ball, rolling it ahead. Seymour turns it back for Lorain, and then it's turned, but she gets it again, sends it up to Halil.
Halfway, Jay.
Okay, 20 minutes in the second half. Scott. They're trying to get a shot for Jimison. Figured that one out. There's another goal kick for Shaw. Goal kick right down the middle. Taken away by Thompson. This is Leyva. Leyva in. Leyva with the left foot.
Oh, nice save. Wow.
Off the rebound. It's off a Cardinal, and it should be a corner kick. That was a beautiful save by the Shaw keeper. As Leyva looked like she had a sure thing.
Yeah. Yeah, there's been no quitting these Cardinal.
So Maya Scott brings it to the near corner to put it in play. She just sends it into Halil. Halil plays it one-on-one, sends it top of the box all the way through. Grace Arndt comes out to challenge, tries to turn. Amelia Seymour hits a Cardinal. Whistle. Totally unintentional.
Ugh. Tell you what, Jay, let's take a quick break, and we'll hear a few messages, and we'll be right back.
Okie doke.
Opportunities present themselves every day. Opportunities that move us forward. Opportunities to serve part-time in your community, while continuing their full-time careers or education to help keep our nation safe at home and around the globe. Explore your opportunities in the Air Force Reserve.
Which of the angles on the board are the one from the quiz on Friday? Jaden?
Research shows more and more 12 to 15-year-olds have arteries similar to that of a 45-year-old. But it doesn't have to be that way. Don't let your children grow up too fast. Encourage them to act their age through regular exercise and healthy eating.
Ball in play following the injury. Everybody okay, just a little bit shaken up. Shaw with the ball in their defensive zone. Halil comes up to take it away. And that's Vera, 29. It's sent out, and it'll be a corner kick for the Titans.
Now, if it looks like it's gotten brighter, during the break, I kicked the gain up some more.
and the lights are on in the field.
And the lights are on in the field, so double 8 here.
Yeah. Substitutions for Lorain at the next opportunity. Especia and Velez Sextella are going to come back. As that one goes off a leg, and it'll be another corner kick for the Titans. Be a nice night to be down by the lake with that red sky setting.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's been some beautiful pictures I've seen. I haven't had a chance to get down there. I've been working a lot of events, but yeah, gorgeous.
Scott sends it into Halil. Halil back to Scott. Scott sends it up high. This is Seymour. Seymour sends a low one screamer into the box. Controlled there. Leyva just couldn't get on her foot for a shot, and it comes out past Seymour and Mills. Mills will run it down over the midfield stripe where she turns it, sends it back ahead. And Amaya Scott has it. She sends in Leva with a goal.
Nice pass, nice kick.
Sure was. Alexis Leva. It was a beautiful pass and a setup. And time, Joe?
Oh, let's see here. 106, 42, 24.
24 minutes, okay. Way to use that arithmetic. So it's 10-0, Lorain. Grace Arent comes out. We should note that on the bench but injured is number 13 freshman Jaden Ortiz. Also coming out for Lorain is Annalise Vera. And the Titans turn it, and that is Lexi Thompson. She sends it up the hill.
Kudos to you, Jay, because it's getting really dark. Although, you know, on TV, it doesn't look that way. I've got this camera cranked way up, but it is really dark out here right now.
There's the throw in, and fought for there ahead. And that was Aspicia, and this is Velez Sextella. Each of them scored. Aspicia with a pair. It should be a Shaw throw in from here.
Oh, when I get it, now we got a quick break in the action. I did want to plug our YouTube channel. Tonight we will hit 800,000 views.
Wow.
We were just a couple hundred short this morning, so.
Very good. That's
on our way to 1 million.
That's great. We got to do something special for that, Joe.
Yeah, I want to contact them to see if they can identify the 1 millionth viewer.
Oh, that would be cool.
I don't know if they can or not. I don't know, but yeah, it would be nice.
It'll be that same kid watching that third grade basketball.
Yeah, we were talking about that. We have a program, a third elementary basketball program. I believe it's third grade. It has 110,000 views. But a lot of programs on there, concerts,
everything,
community stuff, just
public forums, meetings.
And if you search Google or YouTube or anything, we are now the number. You type in TV20, we are the #1 result. So
okay, Aspicia sending it in. It's going to go over the end line too far for teammates Halil and Velez Sextella. It'll be a goal kick. As we approach the 30-minute mark here of the second half. The sense of urgency has gone out of this one, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like the sunlight. It's pretty much gone.
I mean, the players from both teams, nobody is in a rush to get anything done like they were in the first half. The outcome has been decided, and we're kind of playing out the string here as Shaw puts it in play. Intercepted there by Aspicia. She tries to run it down and send it wide, but it's going to be another goal kick. That was, you know, that was a nice effort right there, just to try and make it a throw in rather than a kick. The official now conferring with the Shaw coach about time.
Oh, they're going to call it for darkness in 2 minutes.
Okay, so we've got 2 minutes left to play. I kind of thought...
Yeah, and actually we have 12 minutes left, but
right.
Like you said, the outcome has pretty much been settled. So first, for everybody's safety, and
Jaden's going to put it in play here.
Yeah, he's been getting a workout too.
Yeah, I think by mutual agreement of the two coaches, Shaw being shorthanded,
right,
and Lorain actually with only a couple of subs. Shaw will put it in play. Down the middle, Amelia Seymour tries to keep it in, taken away by Shaw. Sent back, Thompson. Velez Sextella, I believe. Sends it goalward, saved there by the keeper.
Keeper hasn't quit. She's made some very nice saves this second half.
Yeah, and she limped off the field at halftime. She is playing the goal because she was unable to continue in the field. And that one is going to go wide and looks to go Naya Espicia.
Oh,
look at that.
Wow.
Naya Espicia puts the foot on the ball, gives it the break, and comes back and gets it.
She hasn't quit either.
No. Shot toward goal, save. That was off the foot of Velez Sextella. Ball sent down the middle. Challenged by Shaw. Back comes Thompson. Thompson doesn't get a chance to run around much. Out of play, and it'll be a Shaw Cardinal throw-in at 10-0.
Waning moments here, literally.
Yes. Throw in, knocked down by Amaya Scott. She's got a gaggle in front of the goal if she can get it to him. There's one. Knocked away there. Nice play on the defense. Sent back in, but out of play up toward the field house.
I think that's going to do it.
I think the officials are going to confer, and we're going to be done here. Listen for the 3 toots. Maybe not.
Maybe one last throw in. Or
going to be a goal kick.
Goal kick.
At least they're on the same page now as they've conferred. Halil. Thompson. Espicia. Thompson. Sending it wide. Teed up there. And score. And that is... I'm having trouble. The unknown goal scorer, I think it's Kamar Halil, but I'm not certain.
And that's going to do it.
Yes, it is. So right at the 30-minute mark, to make it 11-0, Kamar Halil with her second goal of the game. Game is being called 10 minutes early due to darkness, and quite honestly, at 11 zip.
Yeah.
Nobody needed to see anymore. The Shaw girls fought gamely, but they were just short-handed.
Right, yeah. They started the game off 2 players down with nobody on the bench, and, you know, they played valiant. Starting off, they held Lorain in check, but just couldn't do it. Goalies played well.
And... You know, a good night for Lorain. 11-0 with 9 different players scoring goals for the Lady Titans.
That's always nice.
So,
all right. Well, that'll wrap up girls soccer for this year, Jay.
Yeah, wonderful night tonight to do that with too. Congratulations to the Lorain Lady Titans on their win, and to the Shaw Lady Cardinals on their valiant effort tonight. And we'll be back here later in the week, Joe, Thursday, for boys soccer action.
Right, soccer week on TV 20, and that'll close out the girls, and the boys coming up in a couple days here.
So until then, from Lost Nation Sports West, for Jaden Morales, Joe Bach, Jay Ferguson, have a good night, everybody.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.